This week I'm going to give you my top 5 palms for Southwest Florida. Let's begin our investigation with the Porotus palm, otherwise known as the Everglades palm. This is what we call a clumping palm. All of this mass is a single palm. Let's take a closer look. These are what we call canes. They are trunk-like and they just sprout from the base of this palm. So, in order to keep this from being a big mess, we can selectively cut out old canes or canes that we don't want to be in this clump, airing out the clump, so to speak. Our number 5 palm is a great landscape feature, but it does have one big hazard. Let me show that to you. These are what we call teeth. They're on the petiole, and if you're pruning these off, be very careful because they can hurt you. Put the Porotus palm in a situation where it becomes a specimen. This is a great showpiece, so consider it on your list of the 5 greatest palms for Southwest Florida. Number 4 on my list for best palms of Southwest Florida is the Silvestri palm. Phoenix Silvestri, otherwise known as the toady palm. Here is one thing that I love about this palm. Look at the trunk, and the leaf bases are still attached, and it gives this palm a great trunk pattern. Beautiful. Another distinguishing feature is the leaf base that is often an orange color. See how beautiful this is right here? But beware. Look at these spines. If one of these were to puncture you, you'd be in a world of hurt. Be careful. Take a look at the nice, big, full canopy. Thick. This is a showpiece that you must have in your yard. The number 3 palm on the top 5 is the saw palmetto. This is a beautiful native palm, and its trunk is almost always kind of relaxing to the ground. This is rarely an upright palm. The trunk always seems to be at an angle, kind of relaxing on the ground. Part of the trunk is embedded into the soil. This is not a solitary palm. It grows in mass. So this is the companion. This is all of this mass that is growing together. It makes a great ground cover. Consider it for that. There are 2 types of saw palmetto. We have the green form, which is really common to the West Coast, and we have the silverleaf form, which is more common or native to the East Coast of Florida. This is why it's called the saw palmetto. Take a look at the leaf or the petiole right here, and you can see these fine sawtooth hedges on the petiole. This is the number 2 palm on our top 5 countdown. It is the Chinese fan palm, and these are 2 great examples of this species. If you take a look, you can see it is a fan palm. The canopy is nicely designed. It's the type of palm that you want in your front yard, your backyard, and even along an alleyway. This palm is about 20-25 feet tall, and this is typically the height of this Chinese fan palm. Numero 2, number 2. Here's a distinguishing feature about the Chinese fan palm. Take a look at the end of the leaves or the end of the fronds, and you see the leaflet is split, and it just hangs down. It just comes down like a shower of water. This is an excellent identifier of the Chinese fan palm. So the frond is all green, and it just hangs at the tip, and that's what you look for when you're trying to get a Chinese fan palm. Finally, our number 1 palm is the state tree of Florida. It is the cabbage palm, otherwise known as the sable palm. Here it is. This is a rather old palm, and we know this because in this case there are no boots or no leaf base attached to this palm. all the way up to the top. The cabbage palm has some great features. Cold tolerant, stands up in hurricane, #1 for that. It is also salt tolerant. It is also low nutritional requirements. This is a great palm, and I want you to consider it for your landscape. I'm going to cut down this frond to show you a distinguishing feature of the cabbage palm. Well, here it is. The leaf or the frond of the palmetto is distinctively arched. Take a look at that. It is not flat out. It is distinctively arched. Here we have leaf bases attached to the trunk of the palm. These we call the boots. And the boots are very typical of some cabbage palm. Some have boots attached to the trunks and some don't. So there we have it, my top 5 palms for Southwest Florida. So, until next time, you know who we are.